I'm here with Richard Edlund, Lifetime Achievement Award recipient this evening. Sir, you've been a very busy man. Your first credit was the original Star Wars, which you won an Oscar for. Did you think it can't get any better than this?
Well, I remember sitting there, and I kind of had a feeling we were going to win because it was such a big movie, and it was so well received by everybody, and it was basically shifting the paradigm of movie making.
Indeed.
So I wasn't worried. Dykstra was sitting next to me, and he was grinding his teeth, and I told him that, "Don't worry, John, we're sitting next to the aisle." Because we were sitting there, and I said, "Doug's in the middle of the row over there. We're going to win." And we did.
Well, Star Wars was just the beginning. You have worked on some of my favorite movies: Raiders of the Lost Ark, Ghostbusters, even Monster Squad.
Right, and Die Hard. You know, Die Hard, one of the best action-adventure movies.
Which then leads me to ask you, what is your crowning on-screen visual effect achievement?
That's a real hard question to ask. I mean, the most fun I had was on Multiplicity. Did you ever see that movie?
Yes, with Michael Keaton.
Four Michael Keatons, and it was a perfect movie. And I used to say to myself, if I ever finish a movie and I feel like it's perfect, I'm ready to retire. But I didn't.
Well, you continue to work to this day. So can you talk about the change in your work and the job over the years?
Well, first of all, in the photochemical era, we had limitations, and we never thought behind those limitations because we knew that we couldn't. And so I started becoming a proponent of digital work, you know, when I met Gary Demos, who was one of the Einsteins of the movie industry. Anyway, I felt that the future was digital, and we actually tried to build a digital printer for Empire Strikes Back, but they couldn't make the milestones because the ideas were ahead of the technology. I mean, that's often the way it works with us. But anyway, first of all, you can't make movies without being able to break time down into 24 frames a second, 24 still pictures a second. So that means you can work on each one of those 24 frames. But when you're in the analog world, you're really limited to animation and some fairly crude techniques. When you're in the digital world, you can break each one of those frames down into millions of addressable pixels, which it basically gives you the ability to do anything. So basically now we have this kind of godlike capability, as you can see in Life of Pi this year, for example, which is my personal favorite.
I'll tell Aang.
Yeah, oh no, I told him already. I told him last night. But anyway, I mean, it's a magnificent tour de force of the directorial control of extraordinarily subtle visual effect technologies that this company called Rhythm and Hughes was able to develop over the years. I mean, they were started out being the Alvin and the Chipmunks guys that you would go through, but they developed much further than that.
Well, you have achieved so much in your lifetime. So this award is well deserved. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.